Hey guys, I'm back playing the red 1v1 maps. I'm recording at like 8 a.m. I couldn't sleep too well, and when I'm awake at night, I play some Warhammer, you know? Good practice. It's really good at wearing me out. And I got some good news. I finished, I'm pretty sure I'm done with the 1v1 maps. I think. I'm pretty sure I played every 1v1 map. So we're almost there. I think we're almost done. I can start on the 2v2 maps. Now the problem with the 2v2 maps is for some reason your partner computer, if you ever played a 2v2 game before, the partner computer is just terrible, like always. Even on Crucible mod, the partner computer is just god awful. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to win on these maps. I might just have to. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the 2v2 maps. I guess I'll just have to be really good at the game. I'll just have to I'll have the 1v2 the computer, basically. And yeah. Anyways, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 maps to talk about. I think we're done, right? Yeah, I think we're done after that. So nine maps this time. I'm gonna start on Iceberg right ahead. I know some of these maps I didn't talk about, and they're not fun maps. So I don't think I'm gonna go in and show you in great detail these maps. They're just not fun. So yeah, it's like 8 a.m. I'm recording. Let's do it. Let's try to have some fun. I don't think any of these maps are better than the vanilla ones, but some of these maps, as far as I can tell, the farther you go down, I don't know why, but the farther you go down, the better the maps get. Like these 10 up here are pretty bad. These 10 here are really bad. And these 10 here are actually pretty good. So it seems like the farther down you go, the better the maps get. And yeah, I think we're just going to go into it. Same thing as before. The Celebrate 10th edition. I know some of you guys don't like 10th edition because of all the rule changes. But yeah, let's just do the same thing as before. Ultramarines. I wish it saved it so I didn't have to do it every time, but you know. And yeah, I know these videos don't do well, but you know, it burns off some energy, and it just gives me something to do. I don't really mind if these videos get views or not. It just gives me something to do. So yeah, let's just go into it. Iceberg right ahead. Iceberg right ahead is an interesting map. It's a lot smaller than it looks. It's a pretty... I would say turret rushing is probably the way to go on this map. I would say this is a turret rush map. As you can see from the loading screen, there are a bunch of... You know, you got a bunch of resources there, if you can see it. And that makes me happy. I'm tired of these 1v1 maps with like no resources on the map. You know, no resources, no listening posts. I get really tired of that. So once it loads, this one here shouldn't take too long. It's pretty standard. Nothing too crazy. As you can see here, a lot of resources to mess around with. So that makes me happy.
Build routine 721 initiated. Initializing build protocol. I will do as you ask. I return to our brothers anew. Initializing build protocol.
Alright, cool.
Scouts advance.
So it's a snow map. You got the 2 listening posts there, 2 listening posts there. It only takes like 2 or 3 minutes to capture them. In 2 or 3 minutes, you should be able to capture all these.
Yes,
So pretty quick. You can capture your points pretty quick on this one. Got this relic here. I don't know how I feel about this one, because it's, you know, the enemy. The first thing the enemy sees. The first thing the bad guys will see is your relic. So I don't know if this is a good spot for it. It's going to get attacked a lot. So it kind of forces you to protect it. And it's kind of hard to protect this. It's kind of hard to protect this area here. It's kind of awkward, you know. The way it is, it's really awkward to protect. But you got that, the relic. The critical location, I think the critical location's in a good spot. Nothing, you know, nothing interesting to say about that. Critical location's in the middle of the map. Pretty good. You can tell this is a spot of the map where you're supposed to fight a lot. You know, this is a fighting area of the map. Then you got the enemy relic, and then you got the enemy spawn. So like I said, this is a really good turret map. So if I do this, if I just put like a turret here, or even like a turret here, they'll spend the first 3 minutes capturing their points, right? And if you just put a turret here, you basically win. So yeah, I would say this is a turret map. And yeah, that's basically it for this one. Honestly, okay map. It's a decent map. Nothing too crazy about it. So, one down. Couple more to go. Corn's Temple. Corn's Temple is, I like it, but I'm not sure how it works. This is one of those experimental maps, and I'm not sure how it works. Like, I couldn't tell you. Nice loading screen there. That's always fun. So yeah, this nice visual here. I am a big fan of that. I am a Chaos. I read all the Chaos books. So big fan of this.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
Right now, I just made that Custodes video, the Custody book video, and now I'm reading the Indominus Crusade.
Yes, Lord.
So that's what I've been up to. I'm trying to read the Indominus Crusade and get caught up on that.
With all due haste.
I know the Indominus Crusade happened like years ago, but I'm just now reading it. Anyways, this is your spawn. Pretty cool spawn, all things considered. I do like these listening posts. They're actually spread out, which is this map. This map reminds me a lot of Fear. It has like the same layout. It's also a 1v1 map. the 1v1 map called Fear. It has basically the same everything. The listening posts are in the same spot. The criticals are in the same spot. I like this visual effect. That visual effect is really nice. That looks really good. It's a really good looking map. I'm a big fan of all of this. And it's pretty fun to play on. So basically the middle area is a death zone. I set my scouts in here and they'll just die. So this middle area is a death zone. There's nothing you can really do about it. So this whole part of the map is basically just pretend this part of the map is like a giant square and you can't do anything about it. So that forces you to flank. And I'll tell you now, if you play this map a lot, you'll get really good at flanking. This map forces you to flank, and you'll get pretty good at it. And yeah, there's a lot of I like all the listening post spots. They're interesting. I like these decals. That's pretty cool. And the gimmick of this map is it says here, if you destroy these, you can enter this middle area. If you destroy these towers, you can go inside this middle area. And I was actually able to play this map on vanilla, and I'm pretty sure these towers here are Ultimate Apocalypse, you know. So that's pretty cool. I can use these Ultimate Apocalypse towers in vanilla, which is pretty neat. And yeah. So it says here you're supposed to destroy these, but I have no clue how to do it. If I click on them, nothing happens. So I'm not sure how the gimmick of this map works. But overall, not a bad map. It's basically a map with no middle area and no relic. There is a critical, but yeah, it's a map with basically no relic. But yeah, I don't mind it. It's an okay map. Okay, so that's it for that one. Couple more to go. Low tide. Let's see, was low tide good or not? This one's a lot like, it feels very similar to, what's it called? That one map no one likes. What's that one map no one liked? If I can find it. Where's the other? I know we had more 1v1 maps. Where am I? Oh, I see. Okay. I see how it works now. So it's the red maps. I see. So it's the red maps and then the vanilla maps. Got it. Interesting. Okay, I see how it works now. I started at the top and worked my way down, so I didn't bother looking at the list. What's that one map no one likes? This one. So Sugar Oasis has listening posts everywhere. I think there's like 12 on this map, some crazy high number. And Low Tide has about the same amount. So if you like resources, and this is also a beach map, so it's basically the same map. If you played Sugar Oasis, this is basically the same map. That's cool. Is that Death Watch or is that? Might be the. It might be the Ishvan survivors. Yeah, it might be the Ishvan survivors. No clue. Oh, they're fighting Necrons. Okay, I just noticed Necron symbol. So this must be okay. This must not be it. This must not be Horus Heresy then. This has to be more recent. Cause I don't think they started fighting Necrons until recently. Alright, so this map here has a bunch of resources.
Yes, Lord.
It's not a bad map by any means.
I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated.
This one here is actually pretty good. I think all the maps I'm going to talk about today are actually pretty good. So, no rant, no complaints from me this time. So this whole side of the map, you got 3 listening posts all spread out. Got your relic on this bottom corner here. I think this relic is fine. I think it being in a weird spot protects it. So I think this relic here is actually in an okay spot. Lots of is this negative cover or no? The water. If I look at it, it should say negative cover. I guess it's not.
Scouts advance on patrol. Search commencing.
Is this just normal cover? Okay, so the water is not negative cover. Good to know. It's not a trap or anything. Okay, cool. I played on this map, I don't know, a couple hours ago. I already forgot. I think I played this map at like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. Anyways, you got 3 listening posts here. I think this top one here is supposed to be your enemies. You got these 4 listening posts, like these 4 listening posts are like a stone throw away from each other.
Scouts here.
These 2 here. I think you are supposed to put a turret. I think you are supposed to put a turret right here. I don't know, just the way the map's textured, I just got a feeling, or even here, you know, protect your area. And if you put a turret here, you can protect your listening posts and also apply some pressure. I don't know, just the way the map's textured, I feel like you're supposed to put a turret here.
Scouts in position.
That's just me. That's my 2 cents.
Commencing.
But yeah, basically this map is mirrored. So same thing on the other side.
Commencing.
The other side, all the listening posts are like a stone's throw away from each other. And this map here is actually
Intelligence.
decent.
Among any enemy positions.
It's an okay map. You got a critical location, so you can do some Titan stuff.
We will move
A lot of resources on this map, so this is actually an okay. This is an okay Crucible map. If you want to go all out.
Infiltration.
And everything's mirrored on this side, so everything's the same. Looks like the terrain is a little different.
We will move ahead.
So
among
one side has different
enemy
terrain,
positions.
but
Yes.
for the most part, they're a symmetrical map. So yeah, this map here is actually not bad. This map here is fine. And that's basically it for that one. Just really rich flat map. Oceania. Oceania, let's see. Oh yeah, I remember this map now. This map here was actually really fun. This is actually a pretty fun map. I did what was it? Sisters. I think I was playing random, and I got sisters. I want to say Eldar or something. And I actually lost. I lost as sisters, which is my main. And I was surprised too, because I was doing really well. And then once I got the tier 3, I lost. So, anyways, I lost on this map, but it's actually a pretty good map. Oceania.
The enemy approach.
What is your will?
Scouts reporting for duty.
Yes, most beneficent one. Building 7-1 initiated. I will do as you ask.
So this map here, I would actually say is almost as good.
7-1 initiated.
I'd actually say this map here is almost as good as a vanilla map.
Initializing
I think this map is close to being, it's pretty close to being really good,
Yes, Lord.
if that makes sense.
I
Anyways,
Scouts ready.
you got these 3 listening posts here,
Position.
pretty standard stuff. And I like how they're spread out enough. They're spread out so they're not like protecting each other, you know? They're not like this listening post here isn't protecting this one. They're spread out enough so they're not like shooting each other. So that's nice. You can just walk in between them if you want.
Yes, my lord.
You don't really have to deal with them. And then you got this listening post and this ruins
Scouts
here.
advance.
I think this just looks nice. I'm not sure if these buildings protect it from like a jump unit. Say a jump unit, you know, jumps this gap, because there is a gap here. You can jump over, and maybe these ruins protect it somehow. Like I can't put mines in there. Like I can't really fortify. I can't really fortify this listening post. So maybe that's like a balance thing. But anyways, I think it's interesting.
Scouts advance.
It's surrounded by this water here, yeah, tongue twister. But it's surrounded by this water here, and it looks really nice actually.
Commencing infiltration.
Then you got this middle path here.
Overhead.
This middle path here has some, you know, resources here and there.
We will root it out.
You got a listening post. You got a listening post on this middle path. A listening post. No, this one here I already talked about. These really nice visuals. I like that.
Gathering intelligence. On patrol.
Big fan of these
Commencing
visuals.
patrol.
And you got this middle area here. This middle area here was actually pretty fun to fight in. Yeah, this water here gives you cover,
Infiltration.
so that's nice.
Gathering intelligence. Gathering intelligence.
Then you got your enemy side. This is where your enemies, you know, this is all your enemy stuff. So you got to fight over this land here. And I think this map is big enough so you can't really rush. Rushing on this map is kind of hard and awkward.
Scouts in position.
I think that might be why I lost. That might be why I lost against Eldar, because I tried to rush on this map.
Scouts advance.
It looked like I can do it. It looks small enough. So it looks like you can rush, but you can't. Not quite.
Scouts advance.
So for this map here, I just played it standard. You can't really rush on it. You got listening posts here. And I like this path, like the way it's set up. I think that's nice. I actually don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't go in this water, or
Yes, my lord. Search
can you?
commencing. Yes,
Oh, you can. Okay.
search commencing.
Oh, you can't. Let's see. No, you can't. You can't go across the water. You can't go in the water. Got it. So you do have to follow this path here. You can't cheese it. You can't do anything cheesy.
Scouts ready. We will move
And then you got this relic here. I think this relic, again, it being in a weird spot, I think that protects it. So I think this is actually a pretty solid spot for a relic. No complaints here. I think this is actually a pretty solid relic spot.
and mark any enemy positions.
And then you got this
Any enemy positions.
slope here, which you don't see too often in these Warhammer games, these Warhammer maps. So
Intelligence.
I'm actually a big fan of the slope. It looks really nice. It's fun. This was a really fun. You know, I was in this big like melee fight on this slope, and it was honestly really fun. Once you get your like tier 2, tier 3 units going, fighting on this hill was really fun. So I think this map here is actually rock solid. It's a really... I only played it once, but the one time I played it was really good. So this is actually... I think this is the first map on the list where I give it a big thumbs up. The other maps I talked about, I had mixed feelings on. But I think this map here, Oceania, this map here is a big thumbs up for me. I will say now, like, getting to the relic is a huge pain in the ass. So if you're trying to stop some sort of level 4 unit, you pretty much can't. These relics are super hard. These relics here are super hard to harass. I tried to stop the computer from going level 4, and it's just really difficult. So yeah, these relics here are super hard to harass. And yeah, I think that does it for this map. Oceania is actually pretty solid map. Pretty good. And those are the kind of maps that I like. I know everyone's gonna be talking about the. I know everyone has their favorite map, but those are the kind of maps I like. Paradise. Paradise is pretty bad. Paradise is a pretty bad map. So this map here has Necron stuff everywhere. So this is a really good Necron map. If you play Necrons, this map is amazing. But if you play anything else, it sucks. This map here is weird. So instead of talking about the map, I'm just gonna say it. Instead of talking about the visuals of the map and all that, I'm just gonna say it. So if you want to get to over here,
Scouts advance.
and I'm just gonna click on it. If you want to get over here and fight your enemy, you have to follow this path. And it's like a zigzag. You can't cross, you know, there's a gap here. And you can't jump over it, right? You got this here. So you can't jump over that. If I were to make assault marines, it wouldn't be, I can't jump that far. And you have to go through here. Again, a bunch of Necron stuff everywhere. If you're playing Necrons, this map is great. If you're playing anything that's not Necrons, oh boy. So you have to follow this path every time. And I think that kills it for me. You have to follow this path each and every time. So if you lose a fight, say you lose a fight, you have to go through this path again. Say you're hurt and you need to retreat and heal. You have to go through this path again. So yeah, the visuals of this map, you know, 10 out of 10. Great visuals. But this this pathing here. This map is just, I don't know. You have to follow the zigzag path each and every time, and that really kills it for me. For someone who likes variety, when I fight the AI, I have it on random, just for variety's sake. As someone who really likes variety, this zigzag, it's just, and these listening posts don't protect anything. That's something you'll notice. The path is right here, and the listening post is right here. So this listening post doesn't protect anything at all. So yeah, this is a pretty garbage map. I think that's all I'm gonna say about it. It's pretty garbage. This is the complete opposite of Oceania. It's a garbage map. Personal duel. Personal duel is alright. It's a decent map. It basically has this one big gimmick. The top side of the map is standard, and the bottom side of the map is standard. It's the middle that has this big gimmick. And I actually won on this map with Eldar, which is pretty crazy, because my Eldar, I'm probably the worst Eldar player in the world, and I actually won on this map with Eldar, believe it or not.
Enemy sighted.
So I'm not gonna do the whole build order thing, because I'm just gonna show you the gimmick. So top side of the map, pretty standard. Listening posts, relic, slag. There's a hidden listening post there, and there's a listening post here. There's a listening post right there. So I think the top part of this map is actually pretty standard, nothing too crazy. The relic's in a good spot. Listening posts are in a good spot. The slag here is in a great spot. It's basically, there's pretty much no way for your enemy to destroy it. So everything's in a really good spot. Nothing too crazy there. Enemy spawn, same thing. You know, everything's standard. Nothing crazy to write home about. And then you got the middle. The middle is the gimmick. So you got this big textureless. You know, this pink, this color here. This color here means no texture, or texture missing. So this big textureless area is the gimmick. You go down this hill. There's like this death zone here. It's kind of like Eden. If you guys ever played Eden also has this big death zone in the middle of the map. So there's this big giant death zone in the middle, and then you got the other player, and that's it. That's duel. It's a pretty, I don't know, pretty standard map. I don't know if I'll play this one again. It's just kind of standard. Nothing too crazy. That's it for that one. And I'll show you Eden. I think it's the same. Pretty sure it's the same thing. Or not Eden. Dead Man's Crossing. There we go. This map has the exact same gimmick. I know this map isn't popular, so I know some of you guys have played it, some of you guys haven't. So this map here is the exact you know, it's the exact same gimmick as Duel.
They come.
So you got this beginning area full of resources, pretty standard. And then you got this big, is this the right map? Well, this map here also has a death area. You can tell, you know, it's got negative cover. This whole middle area is a death area, and then you got resources everywhere. So this map here has basically the same. It's the same gimmick. This isn't the map I was thinking of. But this map here also has the exact same gimmick. What's the map I was thinking of? It looks a lot like that map. It looks pretty similar. So no, that's not it. Actually, I think some of these 1v1 maps I haven't played. So there's a lot of, I guess I'll have to try these 1v1 maps out. Well, anyways, there's a map that looks just like this that has a death zone in the middle. Trying to find it. But anyways, that gimmick's been done before. That's basically what I'm saying. So it's not too crazy. Okay, I guess there is some 1v1 maps I still have to do. But I'm done with the red pack. Okay, I can't remember. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways, there's what's River Canyon? Oh well. Anyways, there's a map that looks just like Dead Man's Crossing. I think you guys know what map I'm talking about, but it has that exact same gimmick. Anyways, where were we? Oh, you know what? These are 1v1 maps too. Crap. See, I guess okay, I thought these were 2v2 maps. Alright, so yeah, I guess I still have some 1v1 maps to try out. Okay. So we got like 4 more maps and then I'll end the video. Protecting Pavanis. This map here is pretty good. This map here you might actually be able to go all out on, you know, Titans and everything. Now this is my kind of loading screen. That's a beautiful loading screen.
Enemy sighted.
Now this map here I kind of want to talk about, so I'll do the build order. This map here is actually pretty good. I like it. So you got this bottom area here. This bottom area is your spawn. And then you got this top area here. And this top area here is mostly resources. So you got your 2 listening posts here. You got your relic here, which is in a pretty good spot. But the thing is, if your opponent, this is your opponent's spawn. Say your opponent right clicks on your base. You know, say your opponent right clicks on this spot here. The first thing your opponent will attack is your relic. So your relic, you have to really fortify and protect. So I think the relic's in a okay position, but I do think you need to fortify it. So there's that.
Enemy positions. I sense danger.
You also have this bottom path here. This map is just filled with resources, and I think it's a pretty fun, if you ask me, it's a pretty fun build order. And Space Marines, you can actually make Assault Marines. You can
On patrol. I sense
go over here
we will root it out. On patrol.
to this edge,
I sense danger.
right?
We will root
You
it
can go
out.
to this edge right here.
Search commencing.
Drop down some. You can put some. You can put Assault Marines like right here, and then capture. You can go ahead and capture all this stuff down here, which is pretty fun. And once you're done capturing everything, you can use your jump ability, jump back on top, which is pretty cool.
Scouts awaiting orders.
So Paradise was a very bad Necron map. Paradise was a terrible Necron map. This map here, protecting Godvanus or whatever it was,
Getting into position.
this is actually a pretty solid. I think this is an okay map.
Search.
This is actually a pretty good map.
Yes, my lord.
You got listening posts everywhere, but they're all spread out. So they're not like it. You're not like what is it? It's hard to turtle on this map. It's really hard to turtle on this map because all the listening posts are spread out. Oh, there's like a. Oh, cool. There's like a spike there. That's nice.
Getting into position.
Yeah, this map here is actually
Gathering intelligence.
playable, I think. And again, you can assault marine this wall here. So yeah, I think, and your vehicles can fit through this map, no problem. So your vehicles can, it can go for this gap right here. Your vehicles should be able to fit through that gap.
Scouts awaiting.
So I think this is actually
I sense danger.
pretty solid map.
Root it out.
Got the top area, the bottom area, critical locations. I think the critical locations are in a great spot. They're in this like corner here. They're in this corner. Can't talk today, but yeah, I think the critical locations are in a good spot. Yeah, actually, I played this map a couple times. This map here is actually pretty good. I like it. I kind of wish there was a. I haven't checked. I kind of wish there was a 2v2 version of this map. I think this map would be fun to play with like buddies. I can see myself playing this map with buddies. It'll be fun. Yeah, I think this map is good. This is a good map. Alright, that's it for that one. That's a fun one. Let's see. Snowy Stream. Snowy Stream is kind of boring. It's an okay map. This map here is very standard. It's very standard. Oh, there you go. That worked from Space Marine game. And I checked the like social media. That game is still popular, and I think it's always been popular. Like, people are still playing it, which took me by surprise. I beat that game in like I think I beat that game in a week, and people are still playing it. So there's a lot of diehard fans of that game, which is nice. I actually never tried the multiplayer out, but of how popular it is, I'm gonna have to do that one day. Anyways, this map here is just kind of boring.
What is your
Scouts
will?
reporting
That's my
duty.
like one downside.
To serve.
Whoops, I messed up my build order.
With all due haste.
It's like 8 a.m., so
All due
Scott can't do his build order.
With all due haste.
Marine squad deployed.
And we got like,
One.
what was it? We got like three more maps left. So we're almost done.
Orders.
Alright, Snowy, or I already forgot the name of this map. I think it's Snowy.
Yes, my lord.
But Snowy, this map here is kind of boring. So you got listening posts in front of your base,
Gathering
listening posts over
intelligence.
there.
Yes, my lord.
You know, you got these listening posts here at a critical.
I sense danger.
You got all these trees, and I will say these trees make it hard to micro. All this visual like nonsense.
Getting into position.
Not critical. Listening posts here.
Scouts advance. Commencing
Relic in the middle.
infiltration. Scouts advance.
Relic's got this like. Relic has this like fire nonsense going on.
Commencing
Chaos.
infiltration.
What are those? Chaos. Yeah. Chaos like crucifixes.
On patrol. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration.
More listening posts.
Gathering intelligence.
If you ever want to fight in a forest, I guess this would be a good map. If you want to fight in a like a
Search commencing.
snowy
Gathering
forest.
intelligence.
Critical location here. Now these critical locations, in this spot here, is a huge pain in the ass. All the fighting is done in the middle of the map, and you know, trying to send one guy over here. These critical locations, I don't know how to feel about them. They're a huge pain in the ass to cap, if you ask me.
Scouts advance. On
I played this map twice as Dark Eldar, and even with Dark Eldar, who excels at capping, capping on this map was a pain in the ass.
Commencing infiltration.
So you got all these listening posts here,
We will move ahead.
and that's pretty much it.
Any enemy
You got all these
positions.
trees,
Scouts advance.
you got the enemy spawn,
Yes, my lord. Scouts
and that pretty much
advance.
does it for this one. So yeah, this map here, even with all this stuff going on, even with all this stuff to look at, it's pretty boring. I don't know. It's just kind of a boring map. That's my 2 cents. So yeah, that's just a boring map. I think we got like, I want to say we got 2 more. Yeah, Snowy Stream. Snowy Stream is boring. Chaos Pit. Chaos Pit straight up doesn't work, so I can just skip that one. I could load into the game, but Chaos Pit straight up doesn't work. Heretic straight up doesn't work. So that's 2 maps that just don't work. There was another map I tried out. It was in a different language. Where's that different language map? I think that'll be the last map for this video. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. This one here is actually not bad. I don't mind it. This one here can be fun. Now this map here you can't go all out on. I ended up going level 4 on this map, and my level 4 unit could barely fit. So this is like a you can do level 1 and level 2 fights no problem, but I don't think you can do level 4 fights on this map. I think this is actually a decent map. You just can't do big fights on it.
They come.
So I think this will be the last one.
Scouts reporting for duty.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Build routine 721 initiated.
These are all the maps I played today.
One.
Trying to
Initializing
And these are my first reactions too. I only played this map once, and this is my like review after playing it once. I might have a different experience now that I know like how to play it, how the map works. But oh well.
Scouts ready.
So anyways, this is your spawn. There's a lot of resources here. You got your relic, you got your listening posts, nothing too crazy. You start out with a slag, which is pretty unique. Not many spawns have a slag, so that's pretty cool. You can really like wall up on this map. You can really fortify, and this map here is pretty easy to fortify your position on. So if you want to do some Imperial Guard, hold the line sort of thing, you can do that easily on this map. You can go full defense crazy. It's pretty easy to do.
Scouts in position.
And then you got these two bridges here, which I'll show off. And I'll tell you guys now, this is the middle of the map, and as far as I know, unless you cheat or something, you can't get to this area. I'm like 90% positive you can't get to this area at all. Pretty sure.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, my guy won't cap this.
Infiltration.
So I'm pretty sure this middle area is just for show. So no real wait, no, I did go level 4. Okay, there's your relic there. So anyways,
Gathering intelligence.
so this whole middle area is just for show. Don't worry about it.
Commencing infiltration.
You got the critical locations on the bridges. I think there's a city map
Positions.
which has critical locations on the bridges. So there's actually not that many maps with bridges on them.
On patrol. Yes.
So I do like this a lot. So basically you're supposed to have these big fights right here, you know, on the bridge.
Scouts awaiting.
And fighting on this bridge is pretty fun.
On patrol.
I like the whole, I mean, you can retreat. Your listening post is right there. So retreating on this map is pretty easy. And it's a fun, I like this whole back and forth thing. So you got your enemy spawn over here. And you can do this interesting, you know, you go up this hill, you do some damage, right? And then you lose a fight, and then you go up this hill, protect your protect your guys, protect your base. And I actually like that a lot.
Scouts ready.
I like this whole, I like going up hills in this game.
It's
pretty fun. And then you got your enemy spawn. And again, your enemy spawn, they can easily like fortify this area. But I guess if they fortify it, it would mess with their pathing. So who knows? Maybe fortifying is not a good idea. It'll mess your pathing up. But you can still fortify like wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can fortify over here, fortify in this corner if you want. But got your enemy spawn. Enemy spawn, bunch of resources. Enough to. I think you got enough resources to play with, right? You got 4. And then you got the critical. So that's enough to, you know, do some crazy stuff. And yeah, that's basically it for this map. I like looking at it. I think this is one of the more pretty maps, I guess. I think this map is actually kind of pretty in a way. Yeah, I think this map's kind of pretty. Yeah, I like this map. You can't really do level 4 fights on it, and the middle area is just for show. But I like it. And yeah. It's kind of like Into the Breach in a way. You have these small choke points, basically. So if you're a fan of that, if you're a fan of Into the Breach, this is basically Into the Breach. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's the last. I did a lot of 1v1s, and I think that's the last one I did. This is the last one I played before I got tired. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's the last one I did. And I didn't know these were 1v1 maps because of the 2. I don't know why, but I thought these were. I don't even know why, but I thought these were 4-player. These were 4-player maps. You know, 2v2s. I don't know why I thought that. So I haven't tried those out yet. And then these maps here. These maps here I play to death. So all these maps here I just played them to death. So I know a lot of these maps like inside and out. So these maps here, I haven't tried out this one yet. I don't think I played that one. This one I'm pretty sure I haven't played. I haven't played that one yet. This one here, I know for sure I didn't play this one. This one here is new to me. The rest of these I play to death, pretty sure. And yeah, I think that does it. Hopefully you like it. And yeah, what was it? Oceania, right? Oceania's great. Oceania's great. I think Oceania's amazing. That's a good map. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you have a good day. Bye.